Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you are new. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that. And you can see more videos using different materials, either from Spellbinders or other card items that I like to craft with. And today I'm going to be making a video using the card kit of the month from Spellbinders for February 2022. This will be another part to my series, and this will be my final part. And the next video that I am going to film will be my last video for the February card kit, and I will be showing all of the cards that I have made using the February kit so far. And I will also show what I have left after making so many cards. So on my first card, I stamped directly onto the light pink pattern paper, and I did use my Misti stamp tool just to make sure that the sentiment was going to come out very clear, since I was stamping directly onto the pattern paper. Now, if it did not come out clear, I probably would have put this green strip a little bit lower, but since it worked out well, I will just put it kind of in the middle there and chop off the edge. And when I chop it off, I'm using my Tim Holtz paper trimmer. Any of the tools that I use in my videos, I always have links in the description if you want to see any of the tools that I'm using. Now I will adhere my pattern paper with my sentiment and pattern paper strip directly onto my cardstock. That is a gray cardstock that I just used from my stash, and I will glue on the ephemera pieces with some Barely Art liquid adhesive. I do like using liquid adhesive for adhering things that are small like this, just in case I have to kind of move them around just a little bit. It gives you a bit of wiggle room as you go. And as usual, I add some sequins from the kit to add a little bit of sparkle. And using this design, I did end up making two different cards that are similar but not the same. I call these fraternal twins. It's goofy. I don't know. Sister cards. They're the same, but they're not. I guess fraternal twins don't look the same. I don't know. Go with it. All right, with my next card, I had to use the squirrel from the kit from the chipboard stickers, because who does not love a squirrel holding a bouquet of flowers? That is so sweet. So I'm using a cream cardstock directly onto my card base and a floral pattern paper right on top. And I went a little bit nuts with my I went a little bit nuts with my paper scraps, and I just wanted to make it a very layered card. So I'm using some dark blue pattern paper, and I realized that this was meant to go across the entire card, so I'm just going to lift it up. Got lucky this time and nothing ripped. Yay. And put that on to kind of belt the card. And I'm going to use this peach coral piece of scrap paper to go across. And I used some small circle dies. I know the stitching does not match. One has like very teeny stitches and the other one has teeny long. I don't care. I think it still looks fun. So I used those circle dies, and they're kind of going to ground my squirrel a little bit on the card, so it's not just kind of floating around, since the chipboard sticker is just a squirrel. no floor, ground, or anything. So that's going on there. And when I use the chipboard stickers, I always add liquid glue to the back just so it doesn't pop off later. Don't want our squirrel popping off our card. So I will put that squirrel somewhat centered in the orange circle. Then I'm going to add the banner sentiment, "You're Never Alone." This is a chipboard sticker, but I did want to add just a bit more dimension since the chipboard is the same height as the squirrel. So I'm just going to add some foam behind it and put it right under the squirrel. Now I have paper straps that I'm going to add to the inside of the card to add interest. And of course I have to add the sequins because bling. Nothing says squirrel like bling. All right, and there is my finished card with my squirrel. So sweet. Now for my last design for this video, I wanted to use all of the clouds and the ephemera pieces that kind of have to do with the rain. So first I used the raindrop pattern paper and put the cloud pattern paper over on that just to leave a little bit of a border. And then I'm using just a scrap paper of the blue pattern paper that kind of looks like wood. And I'm going to use this as the ground for the man to be standing on. I find that when I'm kind of creating a scene card, it helps to have some kind of a ground for the critter or person to stand on, just because it makes sense. You know, objects don't just float around unless they're clouds, which here we go with the clouds. They can float. So I'm again using my liquid glue to adhere those on. And I wanted the rain to be right over the person because I'm going to end up putting my sentiment next to it. Now, if you can see my hearts that I have over in the corner, they have some kind of a shine on them because I used the Glossy Accents on top of those chipboard stickers, and I've let them dry so they are not gooey and wet anymore. So if you ever do use liquid adhesive like that does take a long time to dry, about an hour. Since it's so thick on top of that chipboard sticker, I would definitely make sure it's dry before you start moving it around, or put it right on your card and then add the Glossy Accents, which is just fine too. Just don't bump it. So I just wanted to add a little bit of shine since it's raining. The hearts would be kind of like a wet drop look. All right, so I have added the clouds to the card, and now I am adding the sentiment hugs. I thought hugs would work well with this card because it's kind of like the person's sad, going through a rainy something. I don't know if this would quite be appropriate for a sympathy card, but maybe if someone's going through a rough time, you could give them this card. You can kind of see the shine there. I did notice that, I don't know if it was Glossy Accents or if it was just like the sticker reacting with the Glossy Accents, but it did turn the yellow on the back of the hearts kind of a cream color. So, and I dropped it right in the right in the glue. I'll just wipe it off with my chamois. Whoever said crafting was not messy was maybe not a card maker. And I'm always getting something sticky or something on my hands, or sequins stuck to the bottom of my feet, and I'll walk around my house and why is there a sequin on the floor? well, card kits, that's why. All right, with my liquid glue, I will adhere my sequins. I'm pretty sure that I put sequins on nearly every card. I mean, it's not on every card, but it's on like 90% of the cards, and I still have so many sequins left over. It's amazing. And there's my finished card. As you can see, I did make 2 sister cards. And just to recap, I made the squirrel card and the 2 with the heart hands card. And that finishes off the cards for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Part 6, can you believe it? Part 6 of my videos. And if you'd like to come on back for part 7 of my card videos, you're more than welcome to. So thanks for watching. Bye.